Good morning, good afternoon to my fellow friends of Kpablee Chiefdom, Nimda County. It is my pleasure as a Liberia motivated / reality to come to you today with this special message of development. And first of all, I would like to bless God for Kpablee Chiefdom and all the leaders that are making their way into democracy process. I say thanks to every one of you. I want to motivate you people today because I'm a Liberian motivated / reality based on my starter of operation. I could not sit here and motivate other people, motivate the entire Liberian, and when it comes to my place where I come from and where I believe that a good leadership should be established there through good procedure, and I keep quiet about it. But what I want to tell you guys today about the leadership in our area, our forefathers have a parables that says one tree cannot make a forest. And you guys know that it been over since the independence, since Liberia got her independence, there are issues that have been facing our district. Our district have not one day put up a representative or a senator. So if you look at that scenario, there should be a what? A grass root or a cause of the issue. And when you look at it, the reason why we are not putting our senator or representative in that country is because we don't want to work together as a team. We don't want to put together as a tree to make a forest. We believe that one tree can make a forest, and it will not make a forest. If we want the senatorial position in to come from what? Kpablee District, we have to do our groundwork. We got to carry on assessments. We got to evaluate situations and go back to what we call the fundamental problems of why we cannot pull out representative or senator from Kpablee. And you guys definitely know the reason. So if you are a leader and you know that you've been struggling for power over 100 and some more years, or even 40 years or 50 years, then you should be able to find a reason to understand or come out with a strategy so that you can be able to overcome that situation. But for me, I always feel like we see the problem and we want to put X on it and continue with our own desire, with our own, pleasure way of doing things, and which of course I believe that will not be the solution. As a Liberian motivated / reality, I want to motivate each and every one of you. I love Kpablee Chiefdom, I love the district, and I want for our young leaders to come out with with better life. And the only way when we will be able to develop our young youth in the district is when we have somebody in the house representing us as a senator or representative. I believe that then our young people they will be led to a good path. Then we will bring out good leadership. But for now, I would like to speak on what we call the choosing of candidate to go for senatorial position from Kpablee District. We should do it in the way that we cannot carry 5 to 4 people. You all know that Kpablee District is not a big district, and the district is very, very small. So when we carry 5 candidates or 4 candidates, when we do the fraction, then that means of the whole, if Gete take 50% or 30%, the other one take 15%, the other person take 30%, then the 100% have been split. So then we cannot find winner in our district, and that is the fact, and that's the reality. So we all got to see it as an issue that have caused us not to what, to win the senatorial position in from our district, and it's not something that I'm making up. You guys know, all the leaders in Kpablee District, you guys know that we have what we call the orange. We have the whole orange, and we do when we talk about fraction, the whole of the 1/4, 2/3. You have the whole orange or a pumpkin that you have. If you trying to divide the orange according to fractional part, then if you have two, you're taking 4 parts from one whole orange, you will not get 100% or 60%, and you all know the vote should be over 65 or 60% to win the vote. So then, if you guys are caring about 2 or 3 candidates, then the whole of the orange have been divided into fractional part. Then that means Kpablee District will not get represented, or will never get a senator in our district. So that is the reality, and that is the fact. So we want you guys to go to what we call the primary. Y'all go for the primary and select leaders that you can vote for, so that we can carry one candidate for the senatorial position or the representative position. In that case, I believe that we will all be happy at the end. At least if we have one person in the Senate there, then those that were candidates that were chosen and in the primary, they were kicked out. They can what? They can be assisting. They can be assisting to the senator. Then the other one can be secretary. Then everybody learn from one another. Then a certain year come, that whole crew that have been taken to the Senate of Liberia. Then year come again, we choose another person. After the other person turn over, we say, okay, your brother has been your secretary, or he has been assisting to you this year. This year we are taking your brother too. Then the other guy will go. That's the only way we will survive from in that Nimda County, I can say. So I really urge you people, this is my motivation and my encouragement to you guys. Let us put our feeling aside, because when you look at the whole issue now, that we all want to what, we are beating around and people trying to switch blame, and people, we need to, when you really want to be a leader, you need to put yourself aside and count what, and look at the development or the upcoming of the people. Not you being there, but what we can do as a team to get to get somebody in the Senate that can help to develop our youth, to develop our children. And that is only one person. We cannot carry 4, we cannot carry 5. We need to realize the reality and the fact in it. We cannot carry 4 people cannot come from Kpablee District to sit down in our Senate or to be in our representative position. Never. It can't. So we need to bury our home. The pain that you're feeling that you want to be the representative or you want to be the chairman, bury that pain. That's why it's called leader. Leader, you bury your pain for the sake of the people. See that? But most of you today, what I see is people don't want to bury the pain, to do away their own personal, things, and say, look, we have to do it this way. And you guys know that we are the young youth. We are coming up in the new era, and the better way of doing things is what will bring our children up. And I know that from about 50 years now, or 25 years, if I'm not mistaken, we have not been in that Senate. Nobody have gone over there. We only have Minister David Bashaw there and all the people. But when it comes to the senatorial position, we cannot get it, because we don't want to we don't want to unite and bury our selfishness and our own personal game, and say, look, we have to do this for our upcoming children. We have to do it for the generation. So I'm urging every one of you, as I'm speaking as a Liberian motivated / reality, I'm speaking specifically to my Kpablee Chiefdom leadership team as a motivated and slash reality. I cannot sit here and motivate and encourage and talk to people, from different perspective of varieties of nation, telling them about leadership, and my area is going contrary to what I'm teaching on social media. That would not be fair to me. I'm sending my video out there to bring it to you because I don't want tomorrow for people to say, oh, this guy, they call David Kpablee. He says he's a motivated slash reality. Look at where he comes from. The people are fighting over power. Their leadership are what? Are not settled. They are doing this, they are doing that. This is the voice of the Liberian motivated slash reality, specifically going to what? Kpablee District, Lower Nimda County. This is what I have to say. Every one of you that are running for candidate positions, y'all need to come together, go under the sycamore tree. Y'all go for primary. The primary, if it costs the Liberian, the Kpablee District in America to support that primary, for which to sponsor it, we can do that. We can donate to that fund, and you guys can go for primary so that we can be able to carry one candidate for the senatorial position or the representative position in Kpablee District. We should not be doing something over and over that cannot improve the life of our youth and the life of our district. The district has been the old district. Since then, we have never put out any candidate to sit down in that representative position or in our Senate to advocate for us to able to win scholarship for our youth and the program, and even advocate for college in our area. So we need all those things. But before we do it, we need only one person. And I'm pleading on behalf of the Liberian motivated slash reality, and speaking under the shield of Kpablee District citizen in America. I'm kindly asking you people, you'll find a common ground to be able to go for the primary and be able to carry one candidate for the senatorial position for 2023. Leadership is hard. It's hard to be a leader. A leader, you give it up. For the sake of the people, you sacrifice. That's what makes you a good leader. But if you guys cannot sacrifice, if you guys are putting your own interests and your own, your own enjoyment, it's not the time now. We want you guys to work together within that team. The team that will, when that primary is conducted, those that will drop from the primary, they will work with the hair. If the hair win, maybe we'll take that other guy to be the assistant, then we'll take the other guy to be the secretary, then we'll take the other guy to be the chairman of the board. Then every one of you can work together. Then after another year, after the other guy turn over, then we'll go for a primary. We'll say, okay, this year we're carrying this kind of person. But if we don't ready to do that, we are going to be behind. And this time, everybody, we are in a modern life, and things are going modernly. We cannot do the old thing over and over and see our people living in the bush over there. No agriculture development, no schooling development, nothing. No banking system in our area. We got to come together and work together, and we can do great for our district. So I say, God bless you all. Let God bless you. Let you guys find some knowledge in this motivated hour and motivated movement for your life. Thank you. This is Mr. David Kpablee, motivated slash reality of Liberia. Thank you. See you. God bless you all.